Hey, welcome back. So in this video, we will discuss what are the tools which we need in order to write and run JavaScript code in our machine. All right. So first of all, you need a good web browser. So there are two choices for that. One of them is Google Chrome and another one is Firefox. You can use one of them. Okay, so you can use Firefox as well, but in this course I will be using the Brave browser, which is Chromium based. So all of the things which I will be showing to you will work in the Google Chrome browser. Okay, so in order to follow along, you can just download and install Google Chrome browser. Okay, or you can download and install the Brave browser. All right. Also, you can use the Firefox as well. No hard feelings there. I will be using the Brave browser. Okay. All right. So this is how we are gonna basically see the output of our code inside of the browser. Now, the text editor. Here I will be using the Visual Studio Code. Okay. So you can go to code.visualstudio.com and you can download and install Visual Studio Code into your machine. Okay. So this is the one of the best code editors for JavaScript code out there. It is built by Microsoft and it is really great. It is free and it has a bunch of plugins which we will use inside of our codes as well. Okay, just download and install the Visual Studio Code in your machine. All right. Then for the text editor, one of the other great choice is WebStorm, which is by the JetBrains. Okay, I will not be using the WebStorm code editor or the IDE in this course, but you can use it as well. But please keep that in mind. If you go with WebStorm IDE, then you have to figure out the things like how you are gonna auto reload the browser and so on and so forth. Okay, inside of the VS Code, we will be using an extension for that. All right. Now, one of the other optional thing which I will highly recommend you to do is to download and install Node.js, okay, in your machine. And to download and install Node.js in your machine, I will recommend using the FNM. So you can just search for FNM node and it will pop up. This GitHub page will pop up. So FNM stands for Fast Node Manager. Okay. So here it is. So I have already installed it in my machine. So how you can install that? Quite easily. If you are using macOS or Linux, then you can just copy paste this command. If you are using Windows, just like me, then what I have done, I have go here using Wingate for Windows. I just copied this command and I have opened my terminal. Okay, and I have pasted that command. So FNM is installed. So how you can check that? So FNM -- version. Okay, I'll just zoom in a little bit in order to make this a little bit bigger. So as you can see, FNM is version 1.39.0. Okay, so if I just go here, so this is the latest version at the point of recording. Now, what we have to do here after installing FNM, then we have to do FNM install -- LTS. Okay, so you have to run this command and the node LTS version will be installed into your machine. Okay, so you can check out the installed node versions as well. So FNM list. So here is our node version. So I have 20.19.3 as the node version. Also, I have the 24.18.0 as the default LTS latest. Okay. So now after doing all of that, you can do node -- version and you will get something like this. And you can do npm -- version as well. After some time, you will get this. Okay. So this is optional, but I will highly recommend you to install the Node.js as well, because I will show you in this course how you can run the JavaScript program by using the Node.js as well. All right. Okay. Also, one other thing which I will recommend you to do is to install Git. Okay. So if you are basically inside of Windows, I will highly recommend you to install Git. Okay. So this is the Git download page. Okay, so you can go with the Linux as well, Mac OS as well, but here I am inside of Windows, so you can just download the Git for Windows setup, and after doing that you will have Git bash for the terminal. Okay, so you can use the Git bash terminal whenever we want to use some terminal inside of our course. Okay, so Git bash is awesome. Also, your terminal might look a little bit different because I have customized my terminal. Okay, all right, but it doesn't matter. Okay, awesome. So these are all of the tools which we need inside of this course to follow along. Okay, so in the next video we will set up the VS Code code editor, and we will install some of the plugins. Okay, and we will write our first JavaScript code.